Okay, I mentioned a while back that I was going to actually try to show people the differences in some different sorts of comic book binding. You should tell this one on the top, this is occasionally referred to as Oversewn. This is Ultrabinding. And this one here is Smythesewn. Again, the one on the top is Oversewn. Here's Ultrabinding. The very bottom one is Smythesewn. These are all done from Oversewn Binderies. They're the people who took over after Library Bindings in Waco was sold out. Now, this is the only problem we have with Oversewn. Oversewn is being the cheapest one to get done. However, one of the big problems, as you can tell, is you get a lot of what's referred to as gutter loss. You can tell how, there's an awful lot of the center of this story that's kind of missing. Certain letters occasionally get, crunched aside. And some of these things that should lay nice and flat really don't. So if I push this way, you can kind of see that some of the words kind of run together, and you can occasionally obviously tell where the pages are sewn together as. See, more apparent here, as you can tell, I can't get it to lay flat, so look, his name is Quicksilver as opposed to Quicksilver. That, of course, ends up being one of the cheapest ways to get them done if you have lots of bindings to get done. This next one is almost done exclusively at Oversewn Bindery, and this is called Ultrabinding. Now, what makes this one different is, as opposed to really being sewn, it's glued. So as you can tell at the very end, you don't see anywhere near as much space on this one as you do with the one that's Oversewn. See, the Oversewn, you can tell there's a definite difference between certain pieces. With this one, you really can't tell it. The nice thing about this style is when you lay stuff open, it ends up being fairly well open. So you can tell gutter loss is a lot less minimal. You still see it in every spot here and there, but as you actually can tell, you actually can see the seam on a slightly older comic where you wouldn't be able to see that near as easily with something that was Oversewn. And again, you can see it here, you actually get to see a lot more of the actual pages themselves. The only issue I have is that when it comes to the covers actually get glued together a little bit. And that sometimes is kind of aggravating. The benefit of Ultrabinding is you can take any different style of cover or comic, be it square bound or prestige format for some people, and it can be bound that way. So you can have flat edges. You don't get that with Smythesewn. Smythesewn, you have to have the actual center spine itself. Now with this one, the nice thing is, again, you really don't lose anything in the way of the gutter. You do get a little bit from some of the covers being stuck together, but that's really about it. You lose this little spot right here, but all in all, as you can tell here, you get a full range of the entire spine center. That, of course, has been pretty nice. Your book lays out fairly well flat, and for other shots, it makes things look really nice. With this one, I'm actually trying to get to. As well, this is Blackest Night. If you haven't read Blackest Night, I'm sorry, this is chock full of spoilers. So as you're going through some of this stuff, you're probably going, alright, this works okay. I'm actually trying to get to this really nice center page. Ah, here it is. One of the most important pages of Brightest Day number 8, or Blackest Night number 8. As you can tell, you pretty much get the exact full shot. When you're looking at Aquaman's arm, you can tell there's very, very little difference in the way it's actually lined up. So, Smythesewn and Ultrabinding, I would say they're fairly well equivalent to each other, in the way they're actually done. With Ultrabinding, you could do, if you take a trade paperback and melt it down, you can use that. Where with Smythesewn, it is the regular everyday comic itself. So if you try to take out double-sided ads, they're not double-sided on both sides, you'll actually have an issue where you won't be able to get that comic done that way. So you'll be stuck with either doing the Oversewn method or the Ultrabind method.